Hello there, Cancer. It is time for your new moon reading. We have a new moon on January 21st. I don't know what sign it's in. And I just threw a card on the floor. Hold on. Okay, that's better. All right, so if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Melissa. I do the zodiac readings based on the new moon and the full moon. So we're looking at intentions, starting the cycle, the beginning stages. All right, now I also do witchy unboxing videos and metaphysical Mondays occasionally. And yeah, I talk about witchy stuff and magic and all that good stuff. All right, let's get into your reading. We're looking at setting intentions. So first I'm going to take a look at what the energy is around you right now. And then we are going to move into some suggestions for intentions from the cards. What does Cancer need to know about this new moon? What's going on with Cancer for this new moon? All right, we have Judgment, the Ace of Coins, and Temperance. Two majors. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's take a look. All right, so we have this Judgment. So this is, I feel like maybe, do you feel the calling? Do you hear the calling? Whatever. I feel like this card really represents to me like being called to something greater, or maybe even getting a new start at something, which feels kind of the vibe because we have this Ace of Coins here as well. So there's, I feel like, opportunities around you. But you're being careful. You're being careful. You're taking baby steps. There's like a process to it here. But I feel like current energy is pretty big, but maybe you're focusing small. That's what I'm thinking. With this ace is in the middle too. So I feel like there's like you're hearing this call, right? Like there's a, oh yes, hold on. I just saw something. See that key? See that gate? Oh, my arm just totally spazzed. That was crazy. I slept weird on my neck last night, so now like I have weird nerve issues. But there's a key for that gate right next to it in these cards. So yeah, what is keeping you from unlocking this new part of your journey? What is preventing you from using that key? You have the key. The key has been called to you. You have called out for the key. It's there. But I feel like you haven't used it yet. But you're progressing slowly, but I feel like you're being careful. The Temperance card, if you're new to the channel and you've never heard me speak before, I relate it to tempering in cooking or baking. When you're making like a custard or something where you have to add raw egg to a hot ingredient or a hot liquid, you put a little bit of the hot liquid in instead of just dumping the eggs in, because if you dump the eggs in, they're just going to scramble. If you go too fast, it's going to screw things up a little bit. So it's about like kind of bringing a little bit of the hot over to the eggs and tempering food and, you know, warming them up a little bit before you add them to the hot mixture. So that's kind of like what my brain equates to the Temperance card. And I mean, I'm not crazy. Like that's kind of what it looks like they're doing, right? They're kind of dancing around each other, waiting for the opportunity to mix. And I feel like that opportunity to mix is putting that key in that gate and walking through that opportunity. So I feel like there is opportunity around you, but you're being very methodical about it. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for your current energy. Let's take a look at some intentions. What intentions? Well, obviously to unlock that gate and open your new opportunity, unlock opportunity. But what do the cards have to say about setting intentions? What intentions would be good for Cancer signs to set for this new moon? Six of Coins, Crown of Wands, Ace, another Ace, Ace of Wands. I feel like this is taking action here. So this is our Six of Coins, right? This is making sure that things are balanced, but also giving back in a way. So maybe you've gained some things and you want to share. This is like a sharing energy for me. Taking what you have now and giving it. Okay, why? Okay, so a saying that is coming up for me is about something I learned a long time ago, probably like over a decade ago, when I first was learning about the law of attraction, the secret, and manifestation. And it was like the secret is not that secret, but a secret is to, where you feel lack, give. So if you feel like you don't have enough money, we're going to go with finances because it's the Six of Pentacles and that's kind of what it relates to. You don't feel like you have enough money. That's when you should be giving what you do have, because it's showing the universe that even though I feel like I don't have enough, I know deep within and subconsciously that I can afford to give a little, because, somebody else is experiencing lack and needs your help. But also that can apply to other things. If you feel like you're not getting enough affection from a partner or from your friends even, if you feel like you're not, then that would be a good time for you to reach out to them and say, hey, haven't talked in a while. How are you doing? What's going on in your life? That would be, it's almost like intuitively that lack feeling is telling you that something around you is lacking that, and that you need to put that out. And when you know that when you put out that energy, it's reciprocated back to you. But you can't do it with that goal in mind. You're doing it because you know that other people are lacking what you feel like you're lacking, but they're lacking more. So you're going to give freely. But not to the point where you're draining yourself, okay? Because we have this Crown of Wands here. This is taking action. This is the King. This is the King of Wands. This is our very, very active, go-getter, driven energy, right? This is motivation. And we also have the Ace of Wands right next to it. I feel like there's something that is definitely motivating you to give back in some way, because you can. You have the resources. Your mindset kind of blinds you to them a little bit, if that makes sense. So let's talk about intention setting, intentions surrounding giving, intentions around it about, allow there to be an unexpected gain in my life so that I can share with others. You don't have to give everything that you gain. Say you got a surprise refund in the mail that you weren't expecting. You signed up for a class action lawsuit like 12 years ago, and they sent you a check for like, $40. So, go spend 20 on yourself, 20 on someone else. Share it, that kind of thing. That could be a good intention to set. So intentions around using your motivation, using when you do feel motivated, using that for good as well. So what are you doing with your motivation? I feel like intentions around, again, sharing your motivation, that popped in, but also, knowing what to do with your motivation. What new things can motivate you? Look for new things that can be motivating for you as well. There are, this is also creativity. So is there a new creative project that you want to try? Or have you been thinking about things in a creative way that you haven't really put action to yet? Light it on fire. Light it up. Those are good intentions for right now, I think, because you are, as I said, with the very first card, this Judgment card, and let me say, this is the 4th reading. I'm doing them in a row, starting with Aries. We're at Cancer. All 4 so far have started with a major card. So I feel like this is you being called to do something with some new motivation, right? So, and this is about you being methodical on that journey as well, but thinking outside of the box, outside of yourself a little bit, because giving back outside of you also gives back to you. So yeah, that's what I have for new moon intentions to set. That's kind of where I'm feeling this. But, that balance does come in. That balance does come in here, right? We have 2 balancing cards here. You're working on that already. And I feel like there are other areas of your life that you could bring balance to. And I feel like that has a lot to do with this fire energy coming up here. So yeah, that's what we've got going on. Set some intentions to give back, to have the resources to give back. And I feel like that may be a new calling for you. So that's what we have for your new moon, January 21st, etc. I will see you in the next video. Always remember that the magic you seek is within you. Have a blessed day.